Hi, this is Gina with Treehouse Crafts, and today I'm going to be sharing how to make this crochet rose. I had this on my previous channel, and unfortunately I was unable to upload that particular one onto my new channel. So today I'm going to go ahead and go through the process of the tutorial, and please feel free to make any notations, comments, or anything about the video, and like and subscribe, okay? Because I plan to have more tutorials, as well as lots of sharing of projects that I do, as well as my daughter Nancy. And so I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay, first, let me go ahead and separate this. We are going to create this base of the rose, and it's in 2 layers, okay? And then we're going to make this rosebud part, which goes into the center of the flower there, okay? So let's begin. Okay, let's begin. I went ahead and started with chaining 4. So that's what you're going to do. So go ahead and get to this point. So we chain 4. And the next step is we're going to double crochet 9 in this space right here. You can either call it the 4th stitch or, you know, the beginning stitch. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to be 9. One. Oh, goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last one, 9. Oops. I'm kind of in a new position while doing this. My hands are in front of the camera, so bear with me. Slip stitch to connect. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. A circle with 9 double crochets in it. So the next step is going to be, we're going to chain 3. This is what we're going to do. We're going to chain 3, where we're going to be making 5 loops here, okay? 5 loops. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3. You're going to skip this next stitch and slip stitch in the next space. And we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, see that little loop there? We're going to do that 4 more times. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to tell you. In this video, I'm using a K hook, which is a pretty large hook, and I'm doing it large, so you can see the stitches well. But you can use any size that you want, and that's going to basically create the size of your flower. You use a smaller one, your stitches are going to be tighter, and your flower will be smaller. And you can also use different sizes of yarn. The cotton thread yarn, I think it's called. I can't remember the name of it, but it creates really small ones, so you can use a size 1 hook and create various sizes. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Skip this one space, insert it into the next. With a slip stitch. Chain 3, skip one, and slip stitch in the next. Okay, I think we have one more to do. Chain 3 and insert, let's see, let's see, right here, I guess, wherever you can put it in. That one's kind of hard. Okay, so this is what you should have next. You have your 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the next step, we're going to be making the petals. Now we make this flower in 2 rows, okay? So when we're looking at it, this is the row we're working on now. Then the next step is going to be the second layer. But we actually don't view the flower like that. We actually turn it right side up, and this is what it's going to look like. Oops. Just put that right there. Okay, so go ahead and chain 1. Now this is the pattern for each of the petals. Okay? And this can be, you know, done a multiple of ways depending on how you want to do it. You can change it up however you like. If you think there's too big or too little or what have you, you can design your flower the way you want to after you have the basic, you know, knowledge of creating the petal. So we're going to single crochet. We're going to do a half double crochet. Then next is 4 double crochets. 1, 2, move them over a little bit, 3, 4, and then the next one is going to be a half double crochet, and then back down to your single crochet, and then chain 1. So we have formed the first loop. Okay, and we're going to repeat that into the next loop here. Single crochet, half double crochet, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. Then the next one is going to be your half double crochet and your single crochet. I hope you can see this okay. I'm not looking through the camera lens thing here. And then chain 1. Okay? Oops, lost it there. And then chain 1. Okay, so now we formed 2 petals. Okay, go ahead and continue in the next 3 spaces, loop spaces, and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay, we have completed the 5th petal, and we've stopped at the single crochet. Okay, so what we're going to do next, I'll go ahead and, we're not going to slip stitch right here. We're not going to do that. But you can actually stop there by slip stitching, and that's a cute flower in itself. You can use this, you know, in scrapbook layouts or what have you. It's a really cute flower. But anyways, what we're going to do, like I said, I'm just going to insert my hook where you're supposed to put it. Okay, so working to the left here. Okay, so what you're going to do is, you see these 2 double crochets here. We call these posts. What you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook in between those two posts and then bring it up underneath the petal, which is your chain 3 space. There, you're going to put it up through there. Now we're going to slip stitch right there. Okay, so let me do this. Go with, you have your, of course you have your hook on your yarn. Go ahead and insert it in between the two and go ahead and bring it up with your slip stitch. Okay, so the next step is we're going to be creating 5 more loops. Okay, so instead of chaining 3, this time we're going to chain 5. This makes the bottom larger. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to work to the left. Go ahead and insert your hook in between 2 of those posts. Bring it up and slip stitch. Okay, everybody with me? Sorry if I got a little close. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your work to the left. Insert your hook in between these 2 spaces here, these 2 posts. Bring it up underneath the petal and bring it through with your slip stitch. Okay, go ahead and repeat that 3 more times. If you're having trouble, just go ahead and rewind a little bit and then follow along and finish off to the end, and I'll meet you back. Okay, we'll do this last one together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only because it's a little hard to see where you're supposed to put the next slip stitch. So here is where you began, and just try to put it in right next to the first chain space that you did. It's not important where you put it, as long as you put it as close to the left as you can. And slip stitch. Okay, there we go. So now we have your 5 petals here, and now we have 5 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this next layer is going to be the next set of petals. And we're going to do it exactly the same. Chain 1, and in your 5 chain loop, we're going to go ahead and do that same petal pattern. Petal pattern. Say that 5 times. You're going to chain 1 chain, a single crochet, I'm sorry, a half double crochet, 4 double crochets next, 2, 3, move them over, 4, pull some more yarn out here. And if I didn't mention what kind of yarn I was using, it's the Red Heart 4-ply. It's the stuff that we all get. Okay, then next is the half double crochet and your single crochet and chain 1. Now this is what it looks like so far. And go ahead and do the same thing in each of these chain 5 space loops. Okay, go ahead, and if you need to rewind and repeat this, go ahead and do that, but I think you got it by now. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, so we went ahead and finished this last petal here, and we ended with our chain 1, so we're going to go ahead and stick it into wherever you can, really, in with the slip stitch. And here's where we're going to finish off, or fasten off. Okay. And then tighten that, turn it over, and this is what we have. 2 layers. Okay, and this is the row that we just finished. Let me go ahead and cut this off. Normally I would make a long center and then just push it through the bottom, so wherever I put it on, you have a long tail to go ahead and attach it. So that's what it looks like. Your 5-petal, the bottom section of the rose. Okay, so next we're going to be doing this part, and this is really easy as well. This is what we're going to be crocheting, and it kind of rolls up by itself when you're crocheting it. So you just roll it up like that, pop it in the center like that, and you can either hand stitch it with your yarn, or you can put a little bit of hot glue in it. I like to do it fast, so I go ahead and hot glue it in there. Okay, so the next part is the center bed. That's what I call it, the center bed. We're going to chain 11. I won't do that in front of the camera. Let me just do it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and this is what you have. Very simple. Chain 11. And then the next step is you're going to do 3 double crochets in the 4th space. So we're going to count down 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to put in 3 double crochets in that 1 stitch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me move these out of the way in case it's a distraction. Okay, so that was 3 double crochets in that 4th chain space. Next, we're going to do 3 double crochets in each chain space. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, so go ahead and do 3 double crochets in each of those chain spaces. Oops. 2, 3. Okay, the next one's going to be right here. And each one, don't skip any of them. 1, 2, if I'm in frame, 3, skip 1. I'm sorry, don't skip 1. Getting all confused. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning. 1, 2, 3, and then the same thing. Yeah, my little one woke up at 1 in the morning and said she wasn't feeling good, so I got up and took care of her, and I couldn't fall asleep after that. 1, 2, 3. Well, my little one is not so little anymore. She's 8 years old now. And on my first channel, she did a few demos with me. She was only 3 years old at the time. And we haven't really done anything since then, you know, crochet videos or anything. So we're going to start up again. So it should be fun. She enjoys it too. She likes to crochet. She can do a mean chain stitch. 1, 2, 3. And if I'm not mistaken, my grandma showed me how to do this rose. I think my Aunt Gloria had made one. Someone had some kind of shop or something, and she bought one from someone in a shop, I think it was, and I think she made it, or my grandmother made a copy of it, and so that's where I got this pattern from. And go ahead and three double crochets in the last stitch, and you see how it's kind of curling up already? 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and fasten it off here. Tighten it up. And you see how it wants to curl? Okay, so you just go ahead and get either end. You can just actually drop this down into the middle. That way you have something to stitch with when you want to attach it. You can stitch it or you can hot glue it, whatever you choose to do. So go ahead and roll it up like that, and there's your little rosebud. I hope it's okay that you can see it okay. I don't know if white is such a good color to demo with, but that's what it looks like. Okay, oops. And then go ahead and place it into the center there. So that's it. That is our crochet rose. We'll give it a try. I love this flower, I really do. It's really simple to make, and it looks so pretty. You can use them for anything that you want. You can put them in little girls' headbands, crocheted headbands, or even attach it onto the, you know how we buy those little plastic type of headbands for the little girls to wear. You can top it with that. Lots of things you can do with it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you, Patty, for requesting it. There was a few friends from my previous channel too that wanted me to upload it. So I finally got around to doing it. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, leave any comments below, and we'll talk to you again. Bye.